You don't realize how much that silence affected you until you find peace that doesn't feel like punishment. You don't realize how much your avoidance changed you until calm stopped feeling safe. You never realize how much someone broke you until life gives you something soft and you flinch at it. You don't see the damage in real time. You see it when you meet someone who texts back fast and your first reaction isn't comfort, it's confusion. That's when it hits you. Your nervous system being trained by inconsistency. And the worst part, you started calling chaos chemistry. You won't realize how much that relationship affected you until you stop apologizing for exiting in someone's silence. Because when you love and avoid it, you start shrinking your emotions just to fit their comfort zone. You start editing your truth like it's too loud. You start believing that wanting closeness is a crime. They don't even have to say much. The action does the talking. Their distance become a mirror, and suddenly you're mistaking reflection for rejection. You will catch yourself replaying texts that never got answered, scrolling through photos that only one of you cared about, wondering if love was supposed to feel this cold. That's when it hits. You weren't healing in the relationship. You were adapting to being emotionally starved. You wake up one day and you don't miss them. You miss the version of you that still believed effort could fix them. You remember the nights you over-explained your feelings to someone who treated your pain like an inconvenience. You'll remember how every argument ended up with you apologizing just to stop the distance. And now months later, you realize they trained you to fear peace. Because real love doesn't confuse you. Real love doesn't make you question your worth just to feel seen. But when you've been with an avoidant long enough, consistency feels suspicious. Affection feels fake. And safety feels like a setup. That's not trauma bonding, that's trauma conditioning. Avoidance will have you thinking you're too emotional while they're out here emotionally freeloading. They'll ghost you mid-argument, then post a quote about protecting their peace. They'll say, I just needed time, but somehow always have time to like somebody else's story. And when they finally leave, they act like they're the victim, like loving you was heavy, when really accountability was. They don't disappear because they need space. They disappear because your emotional intelligence exposes their emotional poverty. You didn't realize how much it affected you until calm felt unsafe, until being loved without conditions felt foreign. You learned to read tone like survival. You learned to anticipate rejection before it happened. You learned to make yourself small in rooms that required you to be silent to be loved. And now you're healing, not because you wanted to, but because staying broken started feeling too familiar. That's growth. That's you learning that the version of peace they gave you wasn't peace, it was control disguised as calm. You don't realize how deep the damage runs until someone tries to love you gently and you pull away. Till someone says, I'm not leaving, and you start preparing for the exit anyway. That's what avoiding love does. It teaches you to fear consistency more than chaos.